getting it, cuz. Send that thing. It's your boy, Jay.Mitch. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jay.Mitch. I'm up here with y'all today to do a massive RC unboxing, and I'm trying to sell a couple of my rigs, man. Some cars I'm not using. If anyone has interest in, hit me up and we go from there. Anyway, your man's talking too much. Let's get to the shits. So you guys already see it. I bought the Creighton Outcast 8S EXB for the July and Christmas sale that Horizon Hobby was holding. $400. This is like my fourth car, my fourth rig. But I had another one that I had sold previously, and I had to get another one. Fuck it, why not? But I'm actually I'm planning on doing a build of this, and I'll go through what's going to go inside that build, which is part of this unboxing. So part of the reason I bought another one was because of this new Max 5 12S ESC and the 1100 kV motor. Also part of the unboxing. Shout out to Adam for the Max 5, and shout out to Horizon Hobby. Adam was trying to get me this 1100 for a minute, but his supplier didn't have them in stock, so we had to go that route. I had to go another route to get this motor, but I'm going to try to get a different motor, try a different motor in this at some point if I can't shoehorn this in there. Also, I had ordered the JX servo for the car, for the truck, from Amazon. This is one of my go-to fifth scale servos. You don't got a lot of money, you don't want to spend $80, $90 on a nicer servo. This servo cost me $42 off Amazon. It used to be $35, but inflation, everything is going up in price. So yeah, that's why this is one of my go-to servos. I thought I had something sitting around, but I did not. So this is what we went with. So then, shout out to the homie Danny Lou, and shout out to Arthur Singh. You got to support the people who are doing it big in the hobby. These guys, Danny always supports me. That's my buddy. Not only somebody I do business with, that's my guy. We met over our love for the Nero platform, and we just clicked from there. This is my guy. And let me just let everyone know, this is sort of sponsored, but I buy everything Vidavon I spend my money on. I might get a little discount, might get a little taste on it, but I support my guys, So shout out to those guys. So let me show you what else we got going on. So I'm gonna put the bell crank for the Creighton 8S Outcast in the car. So that's what this is. And then also I'm going to do the steering system with the ESC mount in the car as well. So shout out to Danny Lou for that. And then also more Vidavon goodies. DBXL transmission case. We also have the DBXL front chassis and top mount. We also have the DBXL carbon fiber ESC mount system. And also we have the DBXL front bulkhead. This is for my homie Terrence, so shout out to him. And then also for the XRT, we have the servo holder mount for the XRT. And then that's it from Vidavon. So shout out to Vidavon for that. And then, I'm a handyman at heart. I know I know some people are power tool snobs. I might get there one day, but for what I do, I like Ryobi. I'm already into their system. It works for me. It's solid. Like if I did this professionally, I might have like a Milwaukee or a DeWalt. I might have those top tier tools. But for what I do, I tinker from here and there. I fuck with the Ryobi. Only thing I don't really like about them is their battery bulk, but everything else is cool. But all this is pretty much like a handheld like power washer. So this is going to help me like clean my RCs after a good muddy bash or whatever. So this was on sale for like $50. So your man had to get it. Y'all know what kind of time I'm on. Y'all know the type of time I'm on. So that's what that is. So yeah, this is the unboxing portion of the video. I went through it quickly. But so now what I want to do is I want to talk about cars I have for sale. If anyone's interested in any of the cars, you can hit me up. I'll leave my contact details in the video description. But just in case, my email is jay.mitch.rc@gmail.com. I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see it. That's how you can contact me if you're interested in any of these rigs. So let's go through them. What's for sale, Jay? I'm gonna say now, I will not cover shipping, but we can talk about shipping. Maybe we can split shipping. If it's $50, I'll cover half the shipping prices for you guys. But let me talk about these cars that are for sale. So I am selling the Fireteam. I love the Fireteam. I just don't run it. It's a beautiful car. It's a great running car. I just don't run it. So I am selling this roller. It's just coming. It's coming as a roller with a servo. I'm going to be asking, let's call it 400. 400 for this roller. I've only ran the car twice. Really not using it. If you're interested, hit me up. The next car that's going to be for sale is my Losii 5 MT 2.0. I love the car. I just don't use that much. You see all the dust on it. I may have ran it 4 or 5 times, but I just don't use it. I have a lot of money in this truck, so it's not going to be cheap. Unfortunately, I got to get some money out of it. I'll sell it as a roller for 2,000 bucks. As a RTR with the servos and everything, that's another 500. So 2,500 RTR. You'll need your batteries and your own radio system. Otherwise, it'll have motor ESC servos and everything in it. But the car has the Duratrack lockup X wheels on it. I am running a 30 degrees north body on the car. It has the DDM rear spoiler on the car, and also I have the outerwears dirt guards on there, and I have the Full Force RC dirt guards on there to try to keep most of the dirt out the car. I'll start from the top and work my way down to the chassis. So I am running custom MGS carbon fiber shock towers. These were made for XLT 450, but I needed something special for this car, so I went all out. This is a no expense spared build. Nothing on this car is stock. This is better than what Losii could have built themselves, what they would have offered as an RTR version. Everything's upgraded from the factory. So carbon fiber shock towers, front and rear. I am running the RC Max top plate, and I'm also running the RC Max chassis, billet chassis for the 5T 2.0. That's it at the bottom of the car. Also, I'm running Vidavon front and rear bulkheads. So we're talking about big money, guys. I don't want to start going through the dollar signs or what I put in this car, but nothing on this car is stock. Everything's been touched. What else? I'm running the upgraded Losii bell crank in there. I'm running the updated Losii aluminum chassis braces front and rear. I'm running the RC modified center diff holder. I'm running a custom MGS motor mount plate, and these are WFO motor mounts. I'm running a custom carbon fiber ESC mount. I'm running battery mounts that were custom made carbon fiber by the homie Ted. Shout out to Ted. You know, we had a vision. This is something me and Ted put together, really did our thing in. Also, going back to the center diff, I'm running in this car the upgraded Losii 5 center diff cup. I'm running, the only thing that's, you know, it's just, it has some XLT 5 components on it, but nothing crazy. Also, let me say, inside of the diffs, there are Losii 5T diffs throughout this car. Nothing's wrong with Rovan, but I really wanted to make sure this was the official Losii 5 MT 2.0. That's where the name came from. So for the drivetrain, for the A-arms, these are Rovan XLT 450 A-arms and turnbuckles. But on the end here, I'm running Losii 5 hubs front and rear. Also, because I'm running longer arms, I had to run the Losii, I had to run the XLT 450 axles front and rear. But in the center, of course, is Losii. What else? The motor is a TP Power 5870 can. And this is for people who are interested in electronics. I think this motor probably cost me over 200 bucks, but it's just sitting here, so I'll let it go. So this is the motor I'm running. Also the ESC is the Flair 16S ESC. This is the 250 amp version. I haven't had a problem. The 16S version of this ran really good. The issue is with the 12S with the BEC built in. Something with that BEC, it just doesn't cooperate. But this 16S one has been flawless for me. Servos, I'm just running stock Losii servos. You don't want the servos, we can talk about that, whatever. If you're interested, we can talk dialogue. You know, we can go there and have a conversation about what you want to do. Also, this thing has the lights from the Losii 5T 2.0 on the car as well. Really, oh wow, I forgot too. Dang, I keep on finding stuff I forgot I had on here. I have upgraded the bulkheads to the braces around the bulkheads too. Those are upgraded. I think those are Integy front and rear. Like, when I say no expense was spared, no expense was spared. I spent money on this thing. I just don't use it. It took a lot of R&D, but it was just a project for me. It's just sitting here. And I know it is electric converted, but I had the items also to convert it back to gas for people who are interested in gas. There has been no modifications to this chassis, no additional holes put through it or anything. So it could be easily ran as gas or electric if you're interested. And then here's the bottom. I have full force RC skid guards front and rear on the Tail RC chassis. You see, there's absolutely no scratches on this Tail RC chassis. This car is immaculate. Like I said, I just don't use it, so I'll let that go. Like I said, the roller for 2,000 bucks. I think I'm taking less than I should, but 2,000 bucks for the roller, RTR with the electric conversion, 2,500. And if you just want the roller and you want the gas, I'll throw the gas parts in there for you as well. Okay, the next car I would sell is my Team Corrali Asuga Speedrun. I love the car. I actually think about running it again, but I don't know. I don't want to get sidetracked on what I'm trying to do. But this is a car that I wouldn't, you know, if a 400, like if money was sitting here in replacement of this car, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't miss it. But it's a nice car. It's a great basher, but you know, I had this speed run it. The world's fastest Team Corrali 100-mile-per-hour Asuga, the first and the only one that I know of. But this is the car. I would sell the roller with the 5th scale wheel adapters and the wheels, the carbon fiber chassis, the carbon fiber wing, the 3D printed wing mount. I would sell this roller with the spool for $450. If you're interested in the car with the electronics, the electronics would include the servo, this gyro, the XLX2, and this TP Power 4080 SPM motor. If you're interested in it all, you could add another $400 on top if you're interested. So these are the 3 cars that I would sell today. If you're interested, hit me up. These prices are slightly negotiable, but I'll put the prices in the video description too if anyone needs to go back and reference it if it was too fast. If anyone's interested, email me at jay.mitch.rc@gmail.com and we'll talk and we'll go from there. I'm just slowly and surely going to start clearing out some things to make room for some new things. Not leaving the hobby, but you know, just want to try some new things. Also, another car, you know, not because I don't like it, but I really don't find myself bashing a lot of 8th scales. I would let go of the FS Racing Tank too. I just added some new shocks to it. I didn't go over this car yet. I got to do another video on this car, but I would let go of this car. Let's call it, fuck it, for what I paid for it. I paid $300 for it, even with the updates to it. If you're interested in it, let me know. I changed the servo and I upgraded the shocks. I'll let it go for $300 plus shipping if anyone's interested. With the radio, you'll just need your own batteries for it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I've been talking too damn much. Video went way longer than I wanted to. If you haven't yet, like I said, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in buying any of the rigs that I've shown so far, email me at jay.mitch.rc@gmail.com, or if we're friends on Facebook, hit me up, you know, through my Facebook fan page or whatever. I'll leave all that information in the description for you guys. Anyway, that's going to be it. There's more stuff I'm planning on sell, but I just feel like these things are the closest things that are close to me that I could reach out and touch. If anyone's interested, hit me up. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. Shout out to my homie Dave Hubbard, rest in peace, bro. Bruh. Shout out to my homie Big Willie. Shout out to Ted. Shout out to Adam from RC Discount. Shout out to Heck and Mark from RC Discount. And shout out to the homie Danny Lou, and shout out to Arthur Singh from Team Vidavon. Thank you guys for supporting me as always. And thank you guys for your time and your attention. Y'all be good now. Peace.